Hey, Rebels. Okay, so let's read this card. It says, have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating that, every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times show your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. Okay, projection happening off back. All right. Spirit wanted me to come through and get you this message real quick, and it's gonna be a quick message because obviously you ain't got time for this shit. So, if you watched the last read, you probably realize that this top row and certain other specifiers are still laying out here because I was putting up the cards and Spirit said, no, we're not done with this energy because this energy is not done with you. And they really need you to understand that there are many layers to the shit that is about to be projected and has been being projected your way, your direction, and to distract you. Now, Spirit says off that, they already know you're gonna reject what the hell is coming next. But this motherfucker, this mother who has been fucked, Jezebel household energy, her minions, who are mentally and emotionally unstable and who hold each other in high honor due to their neediness and their collaboration of being able to point fingers at each other and say that they're not the only one. Honey, I just heard the phone ring. Who are able to point fingers at each other and say, well, it's not only me, it's you too. And they weaponize each other's insanity, and they weaponize each other's forms of abuse that they have went through. There is a specific or specific um, of this Jezebel's minions, her 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 extensions of family and collaborators. There are one or a few of them who are going to and purposely send somebody your way who they know has traumatized you and caused you to be in a space of emotional storms, because this is what they are looking for. Those selective few who are going to do this is what they are looking for. They are trying to earn their keep. Due to what they feel their announcement should be. Earn their announcement being that they the ones being their announcement being they want to be the one to knock your ass down off of this high ass pedestal that you think that you're on, when really they feel like you on some limbo type shit. How low can you go? And they want to see how low they can get you. All right. So the Spirit said they're going to. Okay. So the image that we got is from a movie by Keenan Ivory Wayans called "Low Down Dirty Shame," with Jada Pinkett, and it's that post office scene where he was trying to use Jada to get some mail, right? Some mail that isn't him. So I'm also him. Seeing that whatever the situation is, it's gonna be ooh, very not just fraudulent, but there's gonna be like federal penitentiary type shit. All right. So Spirit is saying that, okay, let's get through the scene. So the scene was Keenan Ivory, he was trying to use Jada, since she was a woman, trying to use her to seduce the post office mailman with the Jerry curl and the gold tooth in his mouth. And the last thing that Keenan said to her was something in regards to, hey dog, she really feeling you. And I remember the guy pointing at his gold teeth, well, his gold tooth, and he was like, yeah, this real gold. So someone there, Spirit is saying that these minions, that be one or multiple, are going to systematically, what's the words? Systematically create a situation and scenario where they are going to influence this ex of yours or someone who you no longer deal with to come back into your presence as if all is forgiven and all is well. This person is going to come in with an apology towards you just for the sake of reconciling, but this person means nothing of what they are saying. They just feel that this is just a way of acting as if the information that they were given was not given to them, but this is how they're going to comfort themselves. And knocking down the boundary that they are unaware that you have. So it's a just in case what they were told was a lie, just in case just in case you really don't feel this way. They want to go ahead and fluffing things up. So this apology is going to seem so extra, so much projection. It's going to seem so much extra, especially in the sense of, oh, you feeling like, where the fuck did this come from and what devil sent you? And spirit wants you to know ahead of time what devil sent them. And it's going to be one of the devilish minions from your mother's side or your father's side, and or has put these ideas in this person's head. But not only have they put this idea into this person's head, but they have also found themselves being collaborative in befriending them. All right. So now, why the hell would they do this? Why the hell would they do this? Spirit want to go ahead and give you a little heads up. Now, for this person who's being sent your way, be it an ex, be it an ex-friend, be it obviously it's an ex of some sort, okay? Somebody who you don't fuck with anymore, somebody who you don't deal with anymore. They are willing to come in because they have been dreaming about you. They've been fantasizing about you. They have been violating themselves late at night and throughout the day in distraction of themselves, like self-pleasure. Let's call it that, self-pleasuring themselves to the thought of you. And also parts of their identity has been built around if they ever get you back, if they ever get back in your environment. Now that part can be, they want you to be jealous, they want you to be dependable, they just want you in some predicament that makes them feel like a higher up or in comparison with you. But spirit said this is a fucking competition. Now, why is it that this Jezebel's minions, this extended family that has been already told it's not your family, but you have already accepted the fact that they're not your family, because family will not treat family like this, right? But that's what they're used to. So for them, they feel that family do treat family like this, and you're just supposed to fuck around and just take it. You're supposed to just take it up the ass. But Spirit wants you to know the reason why they are doing this is because they want to see you go back and forth and be a contradiction of yourself, back and forth in your north node and your south node. But they want to bring you back down to the dirty, dirty south of everything. Okay, nothing against people down south, just saying. You know how I get. Okay, but yeah, so they want to see you really be upside down, tossed and turby. They want you to be spinning your head and a 360, just losing it, kind of like that thing from Puppet Master, and like an owl. But owls can't turn their head a whole 360. Projection. And then that projection is so bad because that projection almost that projection was trying to influence me. Let me clear this out. That projection there, that time was trying to influence me to say confirmation. So they really want you to really be invested in giving whoever this ex is another go around, believing that things will be better this time. Spirit said, don't even test yourself like that. Don't even test yourself like that. Don't even try to do it for the plot, because you have been getting these protection messages, okay? But here's the message that they really want you, another message that they really need you to understand, comprehend, and they know that you're going to get this very easily. It's the fact that the people who are bringing this X in your direction, they're going to hide their hands. They're going to, of course, leave no evidence or trail behind of the fact that they are the ones who sent this person your way, with the falsehood of that everything is okay, that you've been missing them, that you've been thinking about them, that you've been talking about them. Now, you might have been talking to them, but Spirit also said that's part of the issue. You talked about them to the wrong person, even though you talked about your ending with this ex to whomever these peoples are, or whomever these peoples are who sat on there and chain of command had told other people. Honey, it's a lot. It's a whole spider web, cobweb of shit. Okay, they're not even real spiders. Okay, little Spirit said bleach them. Okay. Oh shit. Anyway, Spirit said that you had a conversation with somebody, and somebody told somebody, and these somebodies came together, and either knowing of each other's input, they went to back to this ex, and they, brought this ex in and told this ex that you miss them, and that, things just ain't been the same, which really things have not been the same because you elevated since this ex, because you ain't got time for this shit anymore. These so-called family members of yours who's supposed to be family, but you realize that your family are those who you have, is the family that you created. These family members of yours that are, under the Jezebel spirit, honey, they want to see you be abused, in the sense that you are being so distracted, and that the unexpected money that you have coming your way is not to be had. They want to fuck up your pockets. They want to fuck up your mental. They want to fuck up your abundance. They want to fuck you up. And but the only person who would know that they sent them, or perceive to know that they sent in this X, is the X. So if you are to stick around for the plot, at some rageful point, this X is going to spill all the beans. But the Spirit is saying, don't stick around for that, because the X will spill all the beans, even if you do not continue this shit. And Spirit said, please don't, please don't. But due to free will being a thing, okay, and just wherever, do this, where were we? Due to free will being a thing, Spirit understands some of you just might. You wish you may, you wish you might, had to wish that you could have had another night. Anyway, so confirmation. So Spirit said, not only do they want to abuse you, and so your unexpected money and unexpected abundance, and your confirmation, and your pathways aren't so freshly gardened and clear. They want to fuck up your actual money. They want to imprison you in the mindset that anything that you have, anything that is independently yours, get fucked up and manipulated. And so you feel that the only reason why you have anything is due to another person. Not due to your hard work, not due to you sticking with the struggle of your own and your own deceit of yourself, but due to the fact that they created these problems for you in the first place. And yeah, it's partially, but they don't get the honor. Okay, they don't get the honor of, because you stayed in it. You are the one who made these things happen for yourself. Spirit says something about supplement. So whatever that means for you. All right. So in regards to your pathway, they are so pissed off. They are so irritated about your kindness, your goodness. This is misery loves company, and they want you to be just as miserable. And they are not happy at all unless you are miserable. And then at that, they don't even realize that that's not what happiness is. Spirit said that's exactly not what happiness is. All right. So this whole falsehood about you being an ice queen, no, you can cut a motherfucker up. You can cut a motherfucker up. But Spirit is saying, stay centered with your self-love. Continue to love on yourself. But Spirit said, when this ex comes around, you might want to limit their capabilities of being able to see, because they're on some voyeur type stuff, and they will be in a sense peeking through the windows of your soul, trying to, but they're not going to be able to. What the hell? They are not going to be able to comprehend it for exactly what the hell it is for. All right. So Spirit said, remember who this person was. Remember what it took for you to get away from them. Remember what you learned about them since they have been away. Remember that this person may even be somebody who feel that you being mean to them is you doing a symbolic foreplay with them. So baby, watch that. Spirit said, you may need to just completely just don't even say no thank you, because they're not going to hear the no. They're going to hear thank you. Okay, so watch yourself. The other thing that these minions are trying to fuck around, and Spirit said they're gonna fuck around and find out that you really are the priestess, that you are steps ahead, that this is beyond you playing checkers. This is beyond you playing checkers because you're playing chess. And this is beyond you playing chess because you up on some playing chess in what's those the layers where it has, I don't know how many layers it has. I never learned how to play that, but then again, spiritually, I do know how to get down with that. I don't play it all, but yeah. So Spirit says that these people are definitely gonna fuck around and find out that you are authentic, that there is nothing about you that is a lie that you have displayed, that you will, even after this, abandon their ass even further. So any assets they did have from you, it's going to be pushed even further far apart and away from you and away from them. There's going to be more space created in between the dynamics. Honey, look, you might have even already been having a feeling of this energy, okay? But behind the scenes, behind the scenes, you also have the Knight of Pentacles, and you also have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Ten of Wands. And Spirit needs you to understand they are so stubborn when in regards to needing to see your ass crumble and fall apart and carry every fucking weight and plead and beg to the point that you just feel like there is nothing left to be had of life and that you really need their assistance. It's almost like, I don't know if your ex is like, let's say in any type of drug, what do we call it? Mm, mm, drug or gang affiliation type of this is their label, their title within, those type of, lifestyles type thing. And you have a family member who is like that. Spirit says specifically that family member invested their time in convincing this ex that you were interested and that you were open, right for the pickings if they wanted to come back around. So Spirit says stay the fuck away from that family member of a person who's not a family member of yours. Because look, honey, not the blood, not the blood. It don't matter. It don't matter. Spirit said, nah, don't go seeking nobody's help or advice or insight, because though they may tell you something, it's really going to align you up further to be stuck in this situation. Now, the transition that they want to see of you is for you to be back in this emotional vein. It's for you to be back hurt. It's for you to be back conflicted and confused because there's so much chaos and you got a stalker and this stalker won't leave you the hell alone, and you are in and they want you in such a realm of desperation that you're forgetting why the hell you walked away from these family members, these Jezebel ass family members in the fucking first place. Spirit said reject this shit. Just reject it all. Okay, Spirit said, do what you need to do. Do a double take right now before this person comes into your environment. Block them on whatever you need to block them on. Hell, Spirit said, block them all. Okay, don't question why you need to. Just do it. Just do it. So if they work their way around that fucking fence, yeah, what happens to them happens to them. Okay, leave it like that. Okay, but as always, we're not encouraging any violence or, jail stuff. But then again, you only know your own situation. So let me stay the fuck up out of it, okay? So Spirit is also saying that this community are soulmates of yours. Okay, they are soulmates of yours. Once it still is. Are soulmates of yours. But what they don't realize, this is funny. What they don't realize is the same shit that you already know. Just as down as they can get, honey, you can go darker and deeper. The Spirit said that it's your choice. It's your choice ultimately. They just want to give you this message because how you deal with this situation will be a cause and effect of your work, your labor, and your efforts. So there's a lot of conflict going on. Why are you grabbing over here? Ooh, baby. They say come at them with that emperor. Oh, honey, the shit you ain't got time for, don't make time for it. The shit you do got time for it, they said hit them with your best shot and fire their ass away to outer space, infinity and beyond. So rebels, I love and I adore you, but let's go ahead and get this one. Ooh, we got 1818 with willpower. But then you also have victory and jealousy. Ooh, 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 ooh. We go, ooh, victory and jealousy with 1111. Okay, so you're going to have a victory over this cause of jealousy that they felt you needed, but you didn't need. They made it seem like you needed. Really, who needed? They go to projection again. Who needed? They need it. They need this to happen for them. They need this to happen so they can show like that you fucked around with the wrong one and made the wrong one feel feelings. You made, honey, You didn't make them do shit. You just lived your life, and they feel feelings due to their lack of discernment and their choices to not deal with the shit that triggers them. And but this is their way of feeling that they are dealing with the shit that triggers them. They're trying to put you in the place that they want you in versus putting themselves in the places that they should be, which spirits they don't want to put in that work. So it says, wow, significant events are on the cards for you. No shit. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal. I'm sorry. Yeah, an excellent proposal or change is coming. You are you are destined for greatness, honey. So, oh, and we putting that right there next to the emperor. Honey, you are destined for greatness, but they don't know that. So, you know how they say you too are the karmic in somebody else's story. You are going to be seen as the villain. And I feel that you are perfectly okay with that. You are perfectly fine with that. And you ain't got no, oops, thank you for the correction, spirit. You ain't got no fucks to give, nor could you give a fuck less. Rebels, I love and I adore you. But I'm going to send you on about your way to continue on your day because this shit right here is nothing to stress about. Spirit just wanted to give you this message to let you know, like, yeah, they're calculating the winds. They're doing that thing where they're licking their finger and then holding their finger up to the wind to see which direction the wind blow. But these motherfuckers can't even format or tell their own direction. So, Rebels, I love and I adore you. But go ahead and go live your life. Make it do what it needs to do for you, baby. Go, Rebels.